everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, I'm super excited to be back again with yet another awesome vlog for your view and your entertainment. And as you all know, my name is Queen Nessa and this is Time Out with Queen Nessa, where every moment is worth the while. Yes guys, I'm super excited. Okay guys, so today I have a very important topic that has been disturbing me for a very long time, and I just thought that I must have this discussion today. It's not something that I'm gonna postpone. I have to just like trash it out like immediately, guys. So of recent, I go through social media, and I mean, I wouldn't spend like 3 to 5 minutes on social media without seeing awful videos. And when I say awful, guys, awful videos, it's the only reason why I won't be able to play them for you guys is because of how this, I mean, it's a terrible sight. It's not a sight to behold at all. Like, once I see it, I always try to pray and unsee what I've seen. We see videos of young guys, teenagers, guys in the age range of, you know, from 17, teenagers doing rituals. I was just like, at some point, it's not something that it's new to me. I mean, these are things that happen every day. Like, we hear of guys doing yahoo as they call it here in Nigeria. So basically, what is yahoo? Yahoo is like scamming other people in outside countries, like abroad, like in the UK, America, like it depends, I don't know, different countries that many of these guys, you know, contact ladies from, lie to them that they love them, lie to them that they want to marry them, or they, you know, what they just want is money and green card. Like, they don't care. Well, many of them that don't want to travel just want to extort money from these women. So it's not just guys, ladies also. I also found out that ladies are doing it now, and many guys are so wary. Many white guys and white ladies now are wary because it is said that Nigerians do yahoo, like everybody's a scam online. Guys, seeing these videos alone, I'm telling you, if you watch those videos, like, you wouldn't eat. I mean, anytime I watch those videos, I lose my appetite, I lose the zeal to eat, or I just become numb and wonder how somebody, we're not even getting to the part where, okay, yeah, young guys are doing these things. Human being like yourself that has feelings, we have blood running through our veins. Like, you know that the source of our life is this blood, and once we lose this blood, we lose our breath, and you know, the person is no more. You know that this person's life can be lost instantly. Like, you know that this is how all of us are. Like, you now see your fellow human being, and then you know that if I stab you, you bleed, you die. That doesn't mean anything to you. Like, you can take a knife, not just stab. My men and brethren, or guys, I saw a video, a guy took knife, was stabbing this girl in different parts of her body. She was screaming and yelling, cutting her head off, her neck, her shoulders. Guys, what is going on? What is happening to us? Where did human sympathy go? I mean, people absolutely right now have no emotions whatsoever. There is no, like, I mean, man seeing humanity to man right now, it's on the high side. We are in these last days, like, we are in the last days where, you know, all these things that are going on, like, we are seeing the signs, they are everywhere. I mean, there should be some good left in this world. We as Christians, we cannot keep quiet and allow things like this go on. And for the fact that the people now getting involved in this act are now teenagers are now doing yahoo. Teenagers are now killing people for rituals. So let me tell you how it happens. Gets influenced by his friends, peer pressure, and many of these teenagers, their parents don't necessarily keep track on them. Like many of their parents are pursuing money, how to make money to maybe send their kids to school, or just to even feed, because it's so hard to feed here in Nigeria, especially if you've not created like an opportunity for yourself whereby you won't require help or aid. So for such people who are underprivileged, many of them, their parents are struggling. Many of them do different things just to make money. So most of them are thinking of how to get money to just to get by, and their children are out in the street doing different kind of things, and many of them have become so money conscious because of how their parents are money conscious, and this affects them and affects their mind and how they think. Plus moving and mixing with, like, for example, you go to like cyber cafe, and what do you see there? I stopped going to cyber cafes since like how many years now, because I get to cyber cafes and I see young guys, young boys, getting involved in yahoo, and I was just so not having it. So it's either maybe while you're trying to access your Gmail account or your Yahoo account, and then somebody asks your account and you wonder how, because you went to the cyber cafe and maybe one of them peeps and saw how you put in your login details. So I stopped going there, and I wasn't just having it at all. So I prefer to be in my house, the comfort of my house, and use my smartphone, whatever it is I need to use. I'll borrow somebody's laptop, or I'm doing it some other way. I don't go to cyber cafes. So these young guys, these young boys, between the age of 17, 20 something, mostly teenagers, they go to cyber cafes, and then they see other guys literally initiate them into this act. Yes, they now, those guys who are like doing it, like the adults who are doing yahoo, now initiate these younger ones to work for them like boys. Like, so I am your mentor, like I'm a yahoo guy, like I treat girls, white girls online, and I'm so big in it. And then I start mentoring younger ones to come up and do the same thing, so they're more like my boys. You can see what our society has become. It's so terrible. It's become a hot mess where you can't even survive. Like, you can't, it's more like there is no safe place. But I thank God, because through Jesus we have safety. Like, he has given his angels charge over us, so we have safety, like we are safety. So aside from having that mindset, just being an average Nigerian walking on the street right now in Nigeria, is when I hear people say stuff like, Nigeria, I know, yeah, it's a walk of faith. We're praying every day for our country, that things get better, security system in Nigeria. We're praying so much, but we still need to do a lot of talking. We need to do a lot of advocating for these things that we want to see in Nigeria. It's not enough to just pray about it. We need to try to use our influence. Like, if you're in a position of power, you're in a place where you can speak to young people, do so. If you're in a place where you can influence teachers to teach these young ones how to become responsible, how to become to study, go to school. If you don't want to go to school, look for something that you will learn and start making money from it. We need to teach younger ones more about making impact and less of making money, because the more you teach them that they need money, they will do anything to get money. And that's the stage where we are right now in Nigeria, and it's so terrible. Like, I was trying to explain how they do it. So these older ones have influenced these younger ones, so they have started doing yahoo. So they have a girlfriend, and those older ones, maybe their girlfriends, they kill them, use them as rituals. These younger ones, they know everything that goes on. Like, they know what's up. I'm telling you guys, like, they know what's up. They know that somebody has to be killed to get you know, certain kind of bow, something. Maybe if their white girlfriend, the girl that they are trying to scam, is not giving them money, they go through the diabolical way, like they kill somebody, they use somebody's blood. I don't know how they do it, but they kill people to I really don't know how to explain it, but it's more like, guys, it's just so overwhelming, and I really don't know how my emotions, I just don't know how to put these words together. So this older ones have influenced the younger ones, and now teenagers are getting involved in yahoo, and they are killing people for rituals. They're killing their girlfriends. So a girlfriend goes to see her teenage boyfriend, and then she thinks that she's safe in his house or in his wherever. For example, say, come on, let's go for this party, or let's go somewhere, and then the guy takes her to an unknown place, stabs her, and uses her for rituals. It's a terrible sight. It's, guys, it's awful. I can't even post it. I can't even save such videos on my phone, but I see it here and there on social media, and I'm appalled. Like, it's appalling to see that some parents even know that their children are doing these dirty things. They know that their children are involved in these things, and they are okay with it. Many of these kids have parents. I, for one, I mentor young people, so, you know, I see them on the streets. Their parents don't even know their whereabouts most of the time. I take them to church, they follow me, they can be with me the whole day, and their parents will know where they are. It's so painful to see that these things are happening under our watch, and we are letting it happen. We need to put a stop to it. Through prayer, we're going to talk about it. We're going to, you know, start campaigns to put a stop to it, because it is becoming, guys, it's crazy. Like, if you know you're in a position of power, you're in a place where you can speak to young people, do so. If you're in a place where you can influence teachers to teach these young ones how to become responsible, how to become to study, go to school. If you don't want to go to school, look for something that you will learn and start making money from it. We need to teach younger ones more about making impact and less of making money, because the more you teach them that they need money, they will do anything to get money. I want to admonish young people, in as much as I can't do so much about this topic, but talk about it, pray about it, and talk about it. I just want to admonish young people out there to free themselves from this bondage of money. It's like there's this money drive. Come to a place of contentment where you are content with where you are. You know where you are. You know that this is, maybe you didn't come from a rich home or rich family, but you aspire for something greater. There's nothing wrong in aspiring. There's nothing wrong in dreaming. You want to become this, you want to become that, you want to make impact, you want to be big, you want to be influential. It's possible, but there is a process to it. There's a process to it. You see, Obasanjo didn't become a president in one day. The famous Dangote didn't become Dangote in one day. It was a process. There is a process you have to go through to get to where you're going to get to. Some people have it fast. Some people, it happens for them fast. Some people, it takes time, right? Some people came from rich families. The connect was just very easy. Some people had to go through like somebody to somebody to somebody. They had to gather certain knowledge to get to where they are. So the first thing is your content. Know that this is where I stay. This is my family. I'm content with that. The next stage is, you know, being dissatisfied with where you are and saying I must do something about it. And how do you do something? you take baby steps. For example, at the stage you're in, you're a teenager. As a teenager, what should be your #1 priority? Finish school. If you're a teenager, I don't really advocate for, yes, school is so important, but I'm not really the type that would say, oh, you must study a particular course to become successful. There are courses online. Instead of going to the internet to do yahoo. There are courses online that you can take. There are skills that you can learn. There are so many things that you can do. Now social media has made everything easy for us. You can take up social media management courses. You can take up several types of courses. You know, if your parents can afford school, look for other means that are available to you. These cyber cafes, you go there, maybe you buy time, 200 naira time. What are you doing on social media? Look for something that you know that you can be good at, right? If you're good at convincing, because many of this, it takes a lot of convincing to make somebody release their money to you. It has to be a lot of trust, a lot of convincing to make a grown-ass person release their money to you. That's marketing. You have marketing skills. So you want to know more about marketing, go online, research, look for mentors that you know that their income, the monies that they've gathered, or the success that they have become is from it's from a clean, it's like they have a clean source of income. They have something that they're doing that we know that EFCC will lock them up tomorrow. Look for such people that are worthy of emulation. Stop looking for fast money. Fast money goes fast. That's why notice that many Yahoo guys, they never have enough money. Like, they are always running into debt. They are always broke. Once they eat the jackpot, they squander the money, because these monies are not the type that stays, right? So be focused. You're a teenager. Be focused and trust God. Trust God. You know, that's why many a times when I try to advise young people, I always introduce them and say, you have to give your heart to Christ, because many of them easily get distracted by, so many things. You see, because when you're born again, when you're in Christ, you are formed. Like, there is a forming already that goes through your spirit. You see, you receive the nature of God, and that can change a lot in a man. In fact, that changes the destiny of a man automatically once you take up God's nature. So what I advise you to do is, if you know that you're out there and you're coming across this video, I want you to send me a DM. If you can't send me a DM, I'm going to do my very best to put my number on the screen. You can always call me to talk to me about, I'm not going to make it public. It's going to be private between me and you. I'm going to lead you to Christ, and as time goes on, I'm going to introduce you to materials that will help you grow. I'm going to introduce you to certain people that you can now aspire, certain mentors that you can aspire to be like. Please and please, young people, let us not allow ourselves be used by the devil in these days, in these last days. Yes. There's so much that I want to say, but time won't permit me. He said so much, and I believe that, with these words that you've heard, and not just that, I'm trying to create an awareness, and for there to be some, let's be woke about this. Like, let's be alert. Let's put a stop to this. Let's make it known that we are seeing what's happening and we're not okay with it. You can't be killing people. We are not okay with it. We are not okay with it. We're not gonna let it just slide. And people are not talking about it as much as I expect them to, because many people, if you check the source of their riches, it's questionable, because everybody is quiet now, because some people are doing rituals. Many people who we don't even know that look so sane and look so together, if you check the source of their income, you'll be appalled. So that's why we don't really have voices on this topic. I checked on Instagram, the video posted, there was no comment. Why wouldn't there be comments? Does it not show that everybody right now, or most people right now, are maybe doing rituals? You hear that one family member dies, you won't even know that they are responsible. Or you hear, like, let us come back to that place where we remember that we are human beings and we need our breath the same way we need our breath to be on this earth, the same way somebody else needs their breath. You take that away from somebody and you think that you'll be okay, you think you'll be, not for long, the money will finish. You have kids, they will suffer the same thing that you're doing to some. They might not suffer by death, but they will suffer to the extent where, it's going to be a long time one. I'm not cursing anybody, except you turn yourself in and give your heart to Christ and let God take charge of your life. If not, the Bible says that the man that kills with the sword will die with the sword too. So that's what's going to happen for you and your generation. So I just want everybody to be awake. Let us put a stop to this today. Lastly, parents, talk to your children in love. Nigerian parents are so used to yelling. Stop yelling. Your children don't care anymore. Their hearts have become hardened. Talk to them in love. Check on them. Learn to know their challenges, learn to know what's going on in their heart, what's going on in their minds. Like, get to know your children. It's not just about do this and do this and do that and controlling and showing that, oh, you gave birth to them. That's not your responsibility. You were asked, your responsibility is to train them up in the way of the Lord. Are you doing so, or you're just lording it over them all the time and not even caring about what they go through? Get to know your children. Talk to them about topics like this. Get to know what their interests are. If you can help them out in connecting them to places where they can, express themselves and make a living out of what they love to do. If you can't do that, pray for them, talk to them, encourage them in God, and let's help reduce certain things that go on in the society, because it's our place. And it says that, the adage that says that charity begins at home. So you have a lot of responsibility a responsibility and a hand in making sure that certain crimes that happen in society doesn't happen. So parents, play your part. And I would say that I've come to the very end of this vlog. I started on a very high note, but I just got so into the topic that I'm just so disturbed, and I pray that there will be a change in this area and things will get better, in Jesus' name. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you learned something, and always remember to do the needful, and that is to like, drop a comment, let's talk about this. If you're tired about this and you want to put a stop to it, drop a comment, let's talk about it. And always remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and ring on the notification bell if you haven't. Once again, thank you so much guys for watching. Thank you always to all my returning subscribers, and make sure you look forward to my next vlog. God bless you. Bye.